I'm absolutely overawed and very humbled by how many people have come out tonight. Thank you very much for taking your time to come up and spend a bit of time with me celebrating my 50th. For Dom Savage, absolute legend. Another round of applause for him, because for such a young man, that chap has got an amazing future ahead of him. For my friend Thomas Copeland as well, I love your material. Again, the inspiration comes back when I hear your stuff. The album that we bought that you released in America, and we were playing, and it was totally lovely just to hear from your voice again. But I'd like to give Thomas a round of applause as well. Thank you very much for helping out tonight. My wife, my lovely wife Karen, I want to thank very, very much for all your help in putting all this together. There have been so many lovely surprises. Some of the gifts have been absolutely imaginative and very, very touching, and I do feel very emotional when I think, so I'm not going to think about it too much now until I get started. But I'm also very, very delighted and very honoured to have Mr. Dan Reid come and play his house concert for us tonight. So I know we're running a wee bit short of time, which means I don't have to play that many. Unless, of course, you like it, and I'll just keep going. A bit more talking. I've got to sort of set a scene here. I wouldn't ever have dreamt that I've been doing this. I was a drummer for years when I was living in Cardiff. Loved drumming. You could hide behind the band and just knock yourself out and get away with everything. There was an afternoon that we got a post on Facebook. Dan Reid had played a gig, I think a couple of nights before, and unfortunately mislaid his passport, which meant he couldn't leave the country. So Derwin had put out a Facebook request saying, look, you know, Dan's free this Sunday afternoon. We're going to have an impromptu sing-along. If you fancy, you know, coming down and doing a wee bit, you know, please come on down. So we had the idea, it was a Sunday afternoon, get the kids into the car, bring the kids down and see Dan, because he's such a lovely person that we just wanted them to meet him. We were there for a couple of hours, listened to what Dan was doing, and it was a lovely, lovely afternoon. I went down to the bottom of the stage to get a couple of photographs before we decided to head home, because it was a Sunday evening. We wanted to wrap up because we'd go back and get uniforms ready and lunches ready for the kids. And Connor, my young fella, was standing beside me. So Dan had finished the song, and he took the guitar off, and he said, can anybody else get up and do anything? And Connor pointed and said, my daddy can. And I didn't. I played guitar in the house and messed about a wee bit. And Dan held the guitar out and said, go on. I said, I've nothing prepared. I've nothing ready. He said, well, can you play? I said, well, yeah. He said, go and do something. So pulse is round about the same as what my pulse is at the minute. It was very, very fast. Couldn't control my breathing. I got up, and Dan must have, for the size of me, must have arms like an ape, because the guitar was slung very low, and I was having to reach down for it. He was drop E-tuned, which I knew nothing about, and it made a severe difference to one of the songs. But I had two of my own songs that I sort of knew well enough to maybe bluff it and get away with it. So I played the two songs for Dan, and I had such a good feeling for weeks after that. And Dan was very gracious and said, you know, some very, very nice things to me. And it sort of inspired me to, well, maybe have a go, you know, get in, write a few more songs, see, you know, whether they'll take off or not. And some people like them, so I'm doing something right. And it's all down to Mr. Reid for pushing me onto the stage and making me do what I'm doing. So it's Connor's fault, yeah. So I'm going to have a drink of water here. Bit of meditation. footprints reflected in the sea. I'll get into town just as the sun comes up. I'll find an old friend who can put me up for a few days. For a few days. We'll sit down and talk over a bottle of wine, remembering things we did, now lost in time, that mean so much. Mean so much. Someday I'll get a chance to fall